Camron and Mase ripped Jay-Z after finding out Kendrick Lamar is going to be performing at the New Orleans Super Bowl instead of Lil Wayne. Check out this video.
There you go. Give me one more. Ah. Come on. Two more. Just like that. You ready? Exactly. What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom! I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go. Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man. Now we can get to it for real. Come on, you gotta make sure you catch him with the hands open like that. We running real routes, you're gonna be messing up.
So after this announcement, the internet went in a frenzy, and Camron and Mase definitely had something to say about this. Check this out.
And listen, I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate the selection. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super
Boys.
Bowl. Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money. All the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing the Super Bowl. There's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. It's ridiculous. Like Mike, this some hip hop shit that you probably don't know what's going on. To be totally honest with you, so we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop. It gotta stop. Mike will tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and I'm doubling down on that. Hating at this age is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I love Lil Wayne.
It's wild, bro.
Man. I work with Lil Wayne. I love him. Great dude. Great dude.
And this has nothing towards Kendrick. If anybody deserved it, Kendrick deserved it. But there's some backstory going on.
Yeah.
While Lil Wayne is not performing the Super Bowl.
Right. Right, I can dig it.
Yeah, that's sad. That's so sad. Yeah, that's like really sad. Like, come on, man.
For real, bro.
You're that insecure, man. Like, come on.
It's crazy. Wait, it's crazy. Me and you were supposed to be at Fanatics. The week before Fanatics happens, Camron Mase didn't sign the contract. We banned from Fanatics, but who's at Fanatics?
I'm gonna start saying names.
Yo, it's wild, man. It's wild.
The hate is crazy.
Yeah.
We'll tell you about it later, Mike. We'll tell you about it later.
We gotta get bigger though.
Yeah,
you're
man.
Right, though. We're right. We'll hold on to stuff, man. And when we come together and get things done much bigger and better, you're right. Yeah. And we'll hold on to it forever. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah. But no, this has nothing against Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, nothing against Kendrick.
We think if any kind of artist deserve it, but Lil Wayne not to perform in New Orleans at the Super Bowl, it's kind of tough, man.
Yeah, and I just said Hot Boys because everybody's out, BG out,
But what I'm saying is
Juvie.
You said everything right, but Lil Wayne's such a star. He could, I mean, songs.
Yeah, so Camron and Mase didn't really like what happened, and they basically said that it was just Jay-Z's call, because we know Jay-Z has been instrumental in the Super Bowl performances in the last couple of years, and he's been working on a lot alongside the NFL. So they're basically blaming him and saying that Kendrick Lamar was chosen because he is not cool with Drake like that. So Even Charlamagne had something to say about it, but his take was like kind of funny. Check this out.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. Ever. Wow. Okay? And all of y'all upset, just remember one thing that we all can collectively be happy about as a culture. What's that? Just be happy we didn't get Taylor Swift. Thank you. Drop a bomb for that. Blocking Taylor Swift once again, every year. It's gonna happen.
I normally don't, you know. I don't do this with the white women, but she became the NFL on her back, y'all.
Yo, shut up. All right. Turn her mic off. Every year for the last 4 or 5 years, I bet you they've been trying to push Taylor Swift down our throats. And Rock Nation said, no, we going black. Back to black to back to black, back to black every year for the last 5 years.
One shake it off.
No, you gotta stop. No, that is front page.
But let's not forget, Lil Wayne actually wanted to perform at the Super Bowl. He had got on an interview a year ago and had hopes. And this is the video where he's saying he prayed that he could be a headliner at the Super Bowl.
What you do the Super Bowl?
Duh, nigga.
I gotta ask. I'm just. It's a question, Wayne. I know the answer, but I gotta ask you.
Of course, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. I think it's in 2025 or something like that.
He's doing it.
I'm not sure. I'm not
Wayne,
sure.
come on, man. Say
I'm
it,
not
Wayne.
sure what shit. No, I don't. They know. I will not lie to you. I have not got a call.
Hey, Jay,
like
but I'm camera folk, Jay.
But we all praying. You know, we praying. We keeping our fingers crossed. I'm working hard. I'm gonna make sure this next album and everything I do is killer. So I'm gonna make it very hard for them. I want to just make it hard for them not to holler at the boy.
What you do the Super Bowl?
So Lil Wayne really wanted to do that. And the fact that he didn't get picked stems from a long-lasting beef with his artist Drake, Jay-Z, and he's just like, yo, this was gonna happen. This is what we're gonna do. Other people who had to say stuff was Adam 22. Adam 22 said as soon as Kendrick gets done performing at the Super Bowl, Drake needs to drop the greatest diss song of his career. He got to seize that moment and shoot back. Otherwise, this is going to look bad. So everybody's now just all in the mix. Even Axe said something to say about it. Check this. Akademiks said the Super Bowl in New Orleans and they let Kendrick Lamar perform with Lil Wayne. Jay-Z is a legendary hater for that. Jay-Z and Rock Nation is responsible for curating the Super Bowl halftime show. Remember that. So Act even said that he was a hater. He also says Drake and J. Cole rapped big as what? Big as the Super Bowl, and Jay-Z just made Kendrick Lamar the headliner for the Super Bowl. Nah, this is wild. This is crazy. At the top, pop out event with Kendrick texting him right now, like part 2 at Super Bowl, big homie. Metro Boomin waiting by the phone with Kendrick Lamar. They call him and invite him to the Super Bowl performance to get his 16 off with Lil MPC. He's still going. They're talking about 2 rounds. Kendrick, a petty, sees everything and clearly hates stuff out of Drake. Now that Drake got a squabble with Kendrick Lamar, enough is enough. Round 2 will still proceed. The thought of us not liking us ringing off at the Super Bowl with the new Kendrick album dropping around that time and doing like 700K is devastating. All good for Kendrick. But this little leprechaun really got a Hall of Fame Madden 2025 plays of death. Why is Jay-Z a hater? And there goes the Drake line, big as what? Big as the Super Bowl in the song. So, man. So basically, they are destroying Jay-Z. So a lot of other people responded to this. Pusha T, Master P. Let's see what Pusha T said.
Of course, the Super Bowl.
So Master P, who's from New Orleans, said, salute to Kendrick Lamar for performing at the halftime show for Super Bowl 59. Well deserved. He's one of the hottest music artists in the world and has one of the biggest songs right now. As an ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that Lil Wayne should be a part of the celebration as well. He's one of the greatest hip-hop artists alive, still relevant, and he's a New Orleans native. Let's not miss this cultural moment in the South. Life is too short. We have to give our legends their flowers while they are here. Change starts with us. And he tagged the NFL, he tagged Jay-Z. So basically, Master P is an advocate for Lil Wayne performing at the Super Bowl. Pusha T commented on his Instagram, said only one opportunity to win a championship, no 2 rounds. Said this is true. Kendrick Lamar's manager said, yo, McMahon, because I think McMahon responded because McMahon was not feeling this. Now, McMahon is one of Lil Wayne's longtime friend. He's part of Cash Money and everything. He said, I'm in the trenches, baby, just making sure it's safe. And he's saying you're still on the plane. But McMahon really wasn't finished. He wasn't really feeling none of this stuff. Lil Wayne's manager slammed the decision to make Kendrick Lamar headline. He said this. Lil Wayne's manager said, I'm confused, disappointed, angry, but most of all inspired. We'll never again be in a position or have the GOAT in a position where we are at the mercy of somebody else's decision. We will make the decisions. So a lot of people are not really feeling what happened. Here's some New Orleans artists who are basically just like saying, hey, what's going on? Check this out.
Where are those who think like me? Sadly, we were robbed of a second-line Super Bowl featuring Lil Wayne and friends, and here's why. Jay-Z sacrificed Lil Wayne's legacy in hip-hop to preserve his own. As we all know, Drake was the only artist that would be able to topple or trump Jay-Z's success as a commercial artist with Billboard hits, popularity, business ventures outside of rap, and many different other acumens. And so Jay-Z wanted to preserve his legacy. So that's why he put that battery in Meek Mill back to go at him with the ghostwriting, to put chinks in his armor. So when any hip-hop historian or journalist put Jay-Z side to side with Drake and who's the greatest ever, who's the GOAT, who's the best, he has these chinks in his armor. But he was unsuccessful. Meek Mill wasn't a formidable opponent. Jay-Z had to go back into the war chamber, recruit Kendrick Lamar. I'm sure he was pre-promised all type of things like the Super Bowl. If you can topple Drake, he came through on his promise, beat Drake, besmirched Drake, humiliated Drake. He did all type of things to win the war. And also putting Lil Wayne on the Super Bowl would give Lil Wayne an opportunity to bring Drake back to prominence and putting him before the global audience. So Jay-Z secured that, and he's trying to put the nail in the OVO coffin. Thank you. Have $1 million day.
And then another New Orleans native said this as well.
GD, I got a question for the streets. How the fuck Jay-Z let Kendrick Lamar come to New Orleans and do the halftime show over Wayne? Listen, he a phenomenal artist. Kendrick Lamar, I can't take that from him. But you talking about Wayne, the icon, the GOAT. Ain't nowhere in the world you come to New Orleans and you forget about this man's name. This shit rigged, bro. I lost a lot of respect today for the business that's going down behind the black man who's doing the Super Bowl. We just had a Cali reconnection. We had Usher. How y'all doing this, man? Ain't nowhere in the world. You got to survive decades and display massive hits when you talk about doing the Super Bowl. We had big timers could have came out. We could have Nicki Minaj, Drake. How the f*** Lamar get up there? Question for the streets. Tell me how you feel, G-Day. G-Day.
So with all that's happening, what do you guys think? Do you think Lil Wayne should have been the one that was headlining the Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans? Or do you feel that Kendrick Lamar deserves it and, that's that? But it would be really crazy if Kendrick Lamar still paid homage to Lil Wayne and brought Lil Wayne out. I think that should probably be the best thing to do. So let us know. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Holla next time.